Hey guys, Arena Stories here, and today I'm going to be showing you what kind of PvP gear you can get from the auction house without needing to raid. First off guys, we are starting off with our main hand weapon. We are going to go with a sword. First off, we have the Crawl Blade, which sells for about 500 gold in the auction house, dealing 149 damage with 7 strength, 5 stamina, and a 1% increased crit chance. I know obviously this can be quite expensive for some of you, so I did come up with another sword, the Assassination Blade, with 132 damage, 3 strength, and a 1% crit chance as well for only 30 gold guys, so this is extremely affordable. Next up guys, we have our offhand weapon. We are actually going to go with a dagger here. We have two options. To our left, the Scarlet Crisp Blade with 81 damage, 10 agility, 10 stamina, and 1.5 speed, which is extremely good. But obviously it being about 100 gold in the auction house, which is not really affordable for most people, you can actually go with the second option, which costs about 40 gold. Shadowfoot Stabber with 88 damage, 8 stamina, 18 attack power, and 1.8 speed. Next up, our Helm guys. So for our Helm, I would highly recommend getting this guy's Helm of Fire with 17 agility, 10 stamina, and it has a use ability which can deal up to 400 damage in fire damage. Next up, we have our shoulder slot, Spalders of the Unseen, which costs about 35 gold in the auction house with 22 agility, 7 stamina. Obviously 4 intellect is not needed, but this is the only option I would recommend if you guys do not want to raid and just want to get auction house gear. Next up is our chest, costing about 15 gold, 11 stamina, 11 strength, 27 stamina. The only reason I am taking this chest guys is for the huge stamina gain, the 27 stamina, and as I've stated in the past guys, stamina is bis for PvP. You really want to stack that up. Next up we have our waist. We have two options here. To the left, Night Slayer belt, which costs about 600 gold in the auction house, 9 strength, 17 agility, 18 stamina, which is huge, and a 1% crit chance. This is an amazing belt guys, but obviously it is not affordable to most people. Second option we have here guys is the Shadowcraft belt for 5 gold in the auction house, 9 strength, 14 agility, and 10 stamina. Again guys, both of these are completely fine to PvP with. Obviously if we can get the Night Slayer one, it would be better, but not expected. Next up we have our legs. For these legs guys, I would highly recommend getting the Devilish legs, 12 stamina, 46 attack power, and 1% crit chance. And you guys really want to get the set bonus for the 2% hit chance. This is amazing, but it does cost about 200 gold guys. I would say if you do want a PvP with auction house gear, this is a must. Next is our boots. We are going with Swamp Walker boots, 13 agility, 6 stamina for about 15 gold, which is pretty affordable. Next is our wrists. We have two options again, Night Slayer bracelets, 20 agility, 15 stamina, which is huge, but obviously quite expensive, going for 400 gold in the auction house. To our right, the Shadowcraft bracers, 15 agility, 7 stamina. Again guys, both of these options are completely viable, but obviously the Night Slayer one is way better. Next up is our gloves. As I mentioned before with the Devilish legs, we want the Devilish gloves as well. 9 stamina, 28 attack power, 1% increased crit chance, and obviously the set bonus, which gives us 2 hit rating, and we do need hit rating for PvP guys, so we do not miss our stuns or any other attacks. Next is our neck. We'll be taking Skibby's pendant, which costs about 12 gold in the auction house, 5 strength, 13 agility, and 3 stamina. Next is our rings. We have two options here guys. I would highly recommend getting this. Again, this is purely for people who do not want to raid. To our left, Myrmidon's Signet with 10 strength, 7 agility, massive stamina guys, 17 stamina, but it does cost about 250 gold in the auction house. And to our right, Innervating Band, 15 agility, 9 stamina for about 40 gold in the auction house. Next is going to be our trinket slots. We have two options for trinkets. I would highly recommend you guys get these. Gnomish Deathray, which you actually cannot buy from the auction house, but you can craft with engineering. Again, I would highly recommend this. It costs 22 gold for the mats to actually make this. And to our right, the Gnomish Net, which costs about 50 gold in the auction house to actually buy, but completely worth it guys. There is actually one more option that I would recommend if you do not want to get full engineering, the Lifestone Trinket for about 27 gold, which could possibly heal you up to 700 HP, which is pretty decent guys for an auction house trinket. And lastly, our ranged weapon, Calibrated Boomstick, 14 agility, massive, but it is 90 gold, but completely worth the price. And yep, that is just a quick video I wanted to make for you guys in case none of you had time to raid, which I understand. The game can be quite consuming, especially playing multiple expansions like I do with SOD, Cataclysm, and now Classic Fresh. And I just wanted to state guys, this is not the bis gear you can get. The bis possible gear you can get as of right now in phase 1 guys is from Molten Core, but if you do not have time, if you do not want to raid, if PvE is just not your thing, I can completely understand that. And I would get this gear from the auction house. It can get quite expensive sometimes, but completely worth if you just want to have fun at the beginning and just PvP. And yep, that's all for now guys, and I'll see you in the next video.